So good morning, yoginis. So happy to see you today. Let's find a comfortable seat and drop in. You can sit with your legs crossed or half lotus, full lotus, whatever feels good for you today. You can leave your legs outstretched. You can sit against the wall. There are no hard and fast rules for sitting. Just ground the sit bones down. Lift the spine tall. Gently close the eyes. Let's take a deep inhale through the nose and exhale completely out the mouth. Inhale again, just like that. And then exhale, release. Let's open with 3 ohms. Inhale. You can keep your eyes closed or open them. We'll sing a short kirtan like we always do. And I've been thinking a lot about Govinda, Krishna, the avatar of Vishnu, who we've talked about quite a bit, who is said to reincarnate, to send an avatar to Earth about once every age. And the ages last for, hundreds of thousands of years, some of them, or tens of thousands of years in this philosophy. And, I kind of get the feeling, and I don't know if you've gotten this feeling too, that things are starting to turn around a little bit. In our world, in our society, we have the vaccine now, we have something like hope. So let's sing to Govinda. Sing if you want to sing, don't sing if you don't want to sing. But if you want to sing, just let it rip, let it move like a current of energy through you. Well, I sing, you sing, I sing, you sing, although I'll sing your part too, just not as loud. Govinda Hare Gopala Hare, Hey Prabhu Dinadai Hare, 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 Govind, bear with me, Govinda Hare Gopala Hare, Hey Prabhu Dinadai Hare. One more time. Govinda Hare Gopala Hare, Hey Prabhu Dinadai Hare, Govinda Hare Gopala Hare, Hey Prabhu Dinadai Hare, Hey Prabhu Dinadai Hare, Hey Prabhu Dinadai Hare. Just let that mantra work its way through you. Come to open up your eyes. If they're not already open, you can go ahead and find your playlist and hit play if you want to practice to music today. And if you don't, then no need to hit play. I'm going to find it on mine. Just bear with me 1 minute. Let's see. And then just come back to your seat. Okay. Morning, Alex. Good to see you. Let's just start with some easy stretches. So bring your hands out in front, interlace your fingers. Danielle, are you good? I'm gonna wait for you. Okay. Take an inhale here. Then exhale to round the shoulders down. Yeah. Inhale, lift your arms up, lift your chest up, look up. And then exhale, bring your hands down to eye level and feel your hands moving forward as your back moves toward the back of the room. Good. One more like that. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, bring it back down to center. Inhale, lift up one more time. And then exhale, release your hands. Bring your right hand to your left thigh. Take a gentle twist to the left. Your right hand grounding down behind you. Inhale, lift. Exhale, twist. Inhale, lift the arms up overhead. Exhale, switch sides, coming to your right side. Left hand comes to your right thigh. Right hand moves behind you. Inhale, lift. Exhale, twist. Inhale, lift. Exhale, twist. Inhale, come back to center. Take your hands and interlace them behind you, just like they were in front. Roll the shoulders down. Bring your chin down to your chest. Just inhale here. Pull your hands away from you as you pull your heart forward. Lift your chin up. Inhale. Exhale, look over your right shoulder. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, look over your left. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, center. Exhale, right. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Release your hands. Ooh, it feels so good on the shoulders. And walk them forward. Let's come into tabletop. Yeah, take a moment to establish your tabletop. Make sure your wrists are underneath your shoulders, your knees are underneath your thighs. Once you're there, start to take some organic movements. You can make circles, just waking up the body. You should have a little bit of space now in your shoulders. I know mine are, they're chronic, holders. They overhold. Start moving in one direction, circles, figure eights. Move however your body wants to be moved today. And then just make sure you move in both directions. So if you're circling counterclockwise, make sure to circle clockwise just to bring this like inner harmony. We talk about this inner balance. We try to balance the body on a cellular level so that it translates, right, to the intellectual, the emotional, the energetic. Good. Let's meet back in tabletop. Inhale, drop the belly, roll the shoulders back and look up. Exhale, round the spine, bringing the gaze to your navel. A few more times like that, riding the rhythm of your breath. Inhale, come forward, look up. Exhale, round. Breath, then movement. Inhale, bring the body forward. Exhale, bring it back. Gaze comes to the navel. Tuck the toes under. Press your hands into the ground as you lift your feet about an inch off the ground. You can come backwards and forwards, kind of like a cat about to dart. We have stray cats running through my yard as I teach. And then push back, finding your downward facing dog. Inspiration is everywhere. Pedal out your dog. Twist out your dog. Shake your head, yes. Shake it, no. Flubber your lips. Inhale, lift the right leg up high to the sky. And then exhale, bring your knee to your nose. Drop your foot to the outside of your right hand. Coming to this darting lizard pose, there's a theme. Stay high in your lizard for a little bit. Roll your shoulders back again. And then drop your back knee down. If you're feeling good here, stay here. If you feel like you could go deeper, come deeper into your lizard, bringing your forearms to the ground. You can come onto the blade of that right foot, making a little extra space in your right thigh, your right hip. Good. Come back up onto your hands if you're down, and then walk that right foot so that it's between your hands, more in the midline. Inhale here, and then exhale. Bring your seat back, coming into Ardha Hanumanasana, half split, half Hanuman. Yeah, find your way. Inhale here, and then exhale, release over your extended leg. Your toes are pointing to the ceiling as your sit bones move back in space. Inhale. Exhale. One more deep inhale. And then exhale, press that right foot into the ground. Bring your hands down to the mat. Tuck the back toes under. Lift that right leg up to the sky. And bring it back down. Pedal it out. Twist it out. Shake it out. Inhale, lift the left leg up behind you. Open up that hip. And then exhale, bring your knee into your nose and drop your left foot to the outside of your left hand. Take a darting lizard here. I always think of those little lizards that run like right across the sidewalk as you come through. I was actually biking the other day and an iguana fell out of a tree and ran right in front of the bike, narrowly missing the tire. I think it's a game of dare they have. So stay high on your lizard or drop that back knee. Come down to your forearms. If that feels good for you, come onto the blade of the left foot. If that feels good for you, find your version of lizard, whatever that means for you today. Knowing there's no like hierarchy, right? In the pose, in the asana. The nectar is in the journey, in the arriving. Come back up onto your hands. Walk that left foot in so it's between your hands. Inhale, look forward, and exhale, press back, coming into Ardha Hanumanasana. Half Hanuman. Breathe. Allow the backs of the legs to open. Allow the shoulders to roll back and down. And inhale, press your left foot into the ground. Bring your hands down, tuck your back toes under, and lift your left leg up and down, coming back to downward facing dog. Inhale here. Exhale, bend knees, look forward. Inhale, step the feet forward to meet the hands. Exhale, fold it down. Inhale, look forward. Open up your feet about hips width. Bring your right hand in front of your feet so it's right in the middle, like the top of the triangle. Bend your right knee, lift your left arm up to the sky, taking a twist. Breathe. Roll the shoulders back, open up the heart. Good, inhale. Exhale, switch sides, bring the left hand down. Bend that left knee, lift your right arm up to the sky. Roll the shoulders back, open up the heart center. Making this beautiful space in the body. Then on your exhale, bring the hands down in front of you. Grab opposite elbows. You can softly bend your knees if that feels good. And just allow your body to hang. Allow your chest, your neck, your head, your shoulders to let go. Anything you're holding on to, like metaphorically, not literally. Any to-do lists, any like nagging doubts, worries, preoccupations, responsibilities, for the moment, just allow them to pour out of your head. Any shoulds, right? Should, could, would. Then allow your hands to fall down to the mat. Hang like a rag doll. Take a deep bend in the knees. Press your feet into the ground. And then with that energy coming from the earth, through the soles of your feet, start to rise all the way up to stand, slowly stacking one vertebra on top of the next. When you arrive, roll your shoulders back. Yeah. Then inhale, lift your palms up overhead. Exhale, come over to the right. Grab your left wrist with your right arm and come over, sending your hips out to the left. Inhale up to center. Exhale left. Inhale center. Exhale, bring your palms down to your chest and set an intention for your practice today. We're going to talk about resolutions, intentions. You can make your practice at once a blessing, at once an offering. You can put someone in your third eye or a cause, or dedicate your practice to them, to that. Inhale here. Exhale, bring your hands down by your side, setting up for Tadasana. Bring toes and heels to touch. Roll the shoulders back, lift the head, good. Surya Namaskar A. Inhale, raise arms, press palms, look up. Exhale, fold over straight legs or bent knees. It's all good. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, plant the palms, step back, lower down, Chaturanga, your version of Chaturanga, whatever that is today. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale. Feel your sit bones rising to the sky. Feel the backs of your legs stretching, opening. Feel your shoulders rolling down your back. Your spine elongating. Chin is tucked. Gaze is at the navel. One more deep inhale. Exhale, bend knees, look forward. Inhale, step, jump, float forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up, press palms overhead, look up. Exhale, bring your hands down by your side, Tadasana. Inhale, raise arms, press palms, look up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, plant the palms, step, jump, fly back, lower down, Chaturanga, elbows in, gazes forward. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale. Start to cultivate that deep Ujjayi breath at the base of the throat, the oceanic breath. Let that prana, which one of my teachers calls breath plus consciousness, start to move through you. One more deep inhale here. Exhale, bend knees, look forward. Inhale, step, jump, float forward. Exhale, fold it down. Inhale, rise all the way up, press palms overhead, look up. Exhale, pour it all down like you're making an offering, a prayer to yourself. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, plant the palms, step back, lower down, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale. Let the breath move through you like a wave. When your attention wanders, bring it back to the breath. This time of year comes with so much change and so many expectations, resolutions. Okay, suddenly on the 1st, I'm going to do everything better. I'm going to exercise more. I'm going to be awesome. I'm going to be awesome. And there's nothing wrong with that, with being awesome. But I think we put a little too much pressure on ourselves, right? Inhale. Exhale, bend knees, look forward. Inhale, step, jump, float forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up, bringing in that earth energy up your body, palms press overhead. Exhale, fold it down like a wave of water, wave of light. Good. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, press the palms, step, jump, float back, lower down, Chaturanga, gazes forward, elbows in. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale, one. Beautiful, yogis. So in yoga, we don't have, there's no mention of resolutions in any of the philosophy I can find. But all of these practices began because the ancients realized that, life is hard, but there's a lot of suffering. And yoga was developed as an antidote to that suffering, to dukkha, to create a life with more happiness, joy, like deep joy, not like I just ate a chocolate bar joy. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but the kind of joy that sustains you. One more inhale. Exhale, bend knees, look forward. Inhale, step, jump, float forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up. Press palms overhead, look up. Exhale, bring your hands down by your side. Tadasana. Moving on, Surya Namaskar B. Inhale, bend knees, press palms overhead. Utkatasana, find your power here. Inhale, one more. Exhale, fold it down. Uttanasana. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, plant the palms, step, jump, float back. Lower down, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, bring your right foot forward, ground the back heel down, rise up, Virabhadrasana 1, Warrior 1, palms pressed overhead. Press into the outer edge of that back foot to bring your hips forward. Check in with your thigh, check in with your knee, make sure you can see your big toe. One more inhale here. And then exhale, interlace your hands behind your back. Inhale, lift the chest. And exhale, bring it forward for humble warrior. Baddha Virabhadrasana, it's bound warrior. It's like you're bowing to your highest self here. Breathe. One more inhale. Exhale, release the hands to either side of your front foot. Step back, lower down, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, bring the left foot forward, rising up, Virabhadrasana 1. Same thought on this side, press into the outer edge of the back heel to spin your hips forward. Check in with your knee, make sure you can see your big toe. One more inhale. Exhale, interlace your hands behind your back. Inhale, pop the chest up to the sky. Exhale, bring it down. Left shoulder inside the left knee. Baddha Virabhadrasana, humble warrior. Head is moving toward the mat. Hips are opening. One more inhale. Exhale. Bring your hands down to frame your front foot. Step back, lower down, take the vinyasa or skip it, It's your body, it's your practice, it's your time. We'll meet in downward facing dog. Take a few breaths here. A few deep cleansing breaths. Inhale. Exhale, bend knees, look forward. Inhale, step, jump, float forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale, bend knees, press palms, Utkatasana. Exhale, fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, plant the palms, step back, lower down, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog, heart lifts. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, bring the right foot forward, ground the back heel down, rise up, Virabhadrasana 1. Exhale, interlace the hands behind the back. Inhale, pop the chest to the sky. Exhale, bring it forward, humble warrior. Inhale, we're gonna rise all the way back up to warrior 1. You've got this. Use the strength in your legs to get there. Be careful in that. One more inhale. Exhale, open it up, warrior 2, Virabhadrasana 2. Check your arms to make sure your weight isn't going too far forward, too far backward. It should be right in the middle. Roll the shoulders back and down. Bring your palms up so that they're facing the sky. And just symbolically here, practice the art of receiving, right? All of that joy, all of that love, all of that light, that peace, whatever it is you want to call into your life this year. Good, and then inhale, come forward and back. reversing the warrior, lifting your heart up to the sky, as if sunlight could pour right in through your heart center. One more inhale. Exhale, cartwheel the hands down to either side of the front foot. Step back, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, bring the left foot forward, ground the back heel down, rise up, warrior one. Exhale, interlace the hands behind the back, pop the chest up, inhale. Exhale, bring it forward for humble warrior. Good. On your inhale, use to strengthen your legs and feet to come all the way back up to warrior one. Exhale, open it up, warrior two. Again, check in with your arms here, check in with your torso. Find your middle ground. Breathe. And then lift your palms up to the sky, ready to receive the bounty of this year, right? All that's coming. And then inhale, come forward and back, reversing the warrior, lifting that chest up to the sky. One more inhale. Exhale. Cartwheel the hands down, take the vinyasa, or go right to downward facing dog. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale. Exhale. One way we can create more sukha in our lives just by honoring our bodies, honoring our instincts. If we want to do vinyasa, do the vinyasa. If you don't want to do the vinyasa, don't do the vinyasa. You know, the sky won't fall. Your karma won't be messed up. Your body's going to be just fine. The more we listen to ourselves, the more we honor what we need, the better off we are. Everyone is, the collective. On your next inhale, bring the right foot forward, rise up, warrior one. Let's go. Exhale, open it up, warrior two. Inhale, reverse the warrior. Exhale, bring it forward, Utthita Parshva Konasana, extended side angle. Go to your version. Forearm on the thigh, right hand to the outside of the right foot, or you can find it and bind it. Go into your most ecstatic version of the pose today, whatever that is, knowing that that changes, like on the daily, like hourly. One more inhale. Exhale. I want you to straighten your front foot, release the bind if you're bound. Bring your right hand to the inside of your right foot, like about a few inches behind. Lift your left arm to the sky. We're going to come into a wide triangle, a wide Trikonasana. If this doesn't feel good for you, come into your normal Trikonasana, right? No judgment. I just like to play around with some new things every now and again. Bring that left hip back in space, that right hip forward, gaze is up high. One more inhale. Exhale. Inhale, rise all the way back up to stand. Bend to that right knee, coming into Virabhadrasana 2. Exhale here. And then inhale, we're gonna bring the left arm forward, curl the back toes under, coming into high lunge. Inhale here, look up, straighten that back knee. It's gonna wanna cave in, it's just natural. Bend deeply into that right knee. Chest is lifted, open. One more inhale. Exhale, we're gonna launch the body forward, coming to Virabhadrasana 3. Keep the arms forward if that feels good for you. Bring the palms in if that feels good for you. Create that sukha in your life by bringing it into your body. And then inhale, bend into that right knee. Send the left knee into the midline. Cross the left leg over the right. Once or twice, coming into Garudasana, eagle pose. Inhale, open the arms. Exhale, wind them up, right under left, and start to sink your seat. Roll the shoulders back and down, making space in your body, even in this like coiled in pose, right? creating this internal peace that emanates out. One more inhale. And then exhale, we're gonna unwind our legs, unwind our arms, coming right into Ardha Chandrasana, like ninja style. Right hand comes down, left arm goes high. Ecstatic opening. You can look down, you can look up, you can lift this right hand off the ground, you can play, you can take the bind. One more deep inhale. Exhale. Bring the left hand down. Left leg comes up to the sky for standing split. Just a few breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. Bend that right knee. Send your left leg behind. We're going to come down to the ground for Ardha Matsyendrasana, seated spinal twist. Bring the right hand behind you. Inhale, the left arm up. Exhale, twist to the right. Trying to keep both sit bones on the ground as you inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, twist. Inhale, lift. Exhale, twist it back. One more inhale, lift. Exhale, counter twist to the left. Send the right leg back. Send the left leg back. Find yourself in plank. Inhale here. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, bring the left foot forward, ground the back heel down, rise up, warrior one. Exhale, open it up, warrior two. Inhale, dance it back, reversing your warrior. Exhale, bring it forward, coming into Utthita Parshvakonasana, extended side angle. Find the same version of the asana on the side as you did on the other side. So if you're bound on the other side, bind on the side. Creating this harmony, this internal sense of peace in the body. Not just sense, but condition of being. There are large ways we can reduce our suffering and small ways. Why not invite in all the small ways? Then release the bind if you're bound. Bring your left hand down, straighten that front knee, bring your right arm up to the sky, bring your right sit bone back, your left sit bone forward, wide Trikonasana, or shorter stance Trikonasana. Whatever you did on the other side, repeat on this side. Inhale. Exhale. On your next inhale, rise all the way up to stand, coming to warrior two. Inhale here. Exhale. Inhale. We're going to sweep the right arm forward, coming into high lunge. Come into the ball of your back foot. You may take a minute to get your find your asana here. Orient your hips so that they're facing the top of the mat. Chest is lifted. It's like you're sinking as you're expanding here. Inhale. And then exhale, we're going to launch it forward, coming to Virabhadrasana 3. Warrior 3. Find your warrior. Same version as you did on the other side. One more inhale. Exhale. Bend that left knee slightly. Bring the right knee into the chest. And then we're going to cross it over, coming into Garudasana, eagle pose. Inhale, open the arms. Exhale, left comes under right. Coil the arms and then fold it down. Find your drishti, that point of focus, internal or external. Engage the Ujjayi breath. Like an ocean of calm through the body. One more inhale. Exhale. Release the legs, release the arms, bring the left hand to the outside of the left foot. Right arm comes high. Ardha Chandrasana, half moon. Again, left hand can come up off the ground if you want to play with your balance, or you can take the bind. Breathe. The most important thing in all of this practice is that you keep that river of prana moving through you. Inhale. Exhale, right hand comes down, right leg comes high, standing split. 2 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Bend that left knee. Send the right leg behind it. Come to sit down for seated spinal twist, Ardha Matsyendrasana. Left hand comes behind you. Inhale the right arm up high. Exhale, twist to the left. Oof, these twists are so good. They're so good literally, they're so good metaphorically. Wringing out the body, getting rid of what we don't need, making space for what is yet to come. Inhale. Exhale, twist a little further. Inhale. Exhale, counter twist gently to the right. Send the left leg back. Send the right leg back. Find yourself in plank. Inhale here. Exhale, come right to downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale, bend knees, look forward. Inhale, step, jump, float forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale, look up halfway. Separate the feet so they're about hips width apart. We're gonna go for a Padangusthasana. Take your peace fingers, wrap them around your big toes. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, come forward. Releasing the head and the neck. Engaging the thighs, pulling the kneecaps up. Elbows come out to the sides. If you have a ton of lower back pain, be super mindful to engage your thighs. If you still have back pain, take a bend in your knees, okay? Part of this creating this sukha within is honoring, acknowledging, loving yourself, loving the body and all of its, eccentricities and all of its aging and all of its perceived imperfections. It's so miraculous. Inhale, look up, release your toes, bring your hands underneath your feet, coming to Padahastasana. Walk your toes toward your wrists. Inhale here. Exhale, fold. Just that we get to practice. How amazing is that? Oh, life. So instead of resolutions, I propose taking small measures to reduce the suffering in your life, whatever that is. Whether it's just a kind word, practicing ahimsa with yourself, with those you love, whatever it is. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, release the hands. Heel toe the feet together. Inhale here. Exhale, fold. Inhale, look up halfway. Exhale, plant the palms, step back, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale, bend knees, look forward. Inhale, we're gonna jump through to sit. And we'll land in this is kind of our signature pose, signature asana, Upavishta Konasana, or like 80s aerobic straddle. Open up your legs, bring your toes to the ceiling. Inhale, lift the chest. And then exhale, I want you to come forward, keeping those sit bones glued to the ground, leading with your heart, right? We talk about this a lot. Letting your heart center guide you down. So I know the ego wants to get to the ground. Of course it does. Like, we practice yoga like we practice life. There's like an end goal, but try just practicing without the end goal, leading from the heart, seeing where it takes you, seeing how far you go. And sometimes it's not the distance, right? But the depth. Inhale. Exhale. One more inhale. Exhale. Inhale, walk the hands back up. Then we're going to bring the right hand to the inside of the right leg. Take the left arm and bring it back around like you're playing air guitar. Yeah, just to open up that lower back side of the body. Good. One more inhale. Up and then stay. Keep that left sit bone grounded down as the left arm reaches over. Try not to collapse, right? Staying open in the chest, open in the heart. One more inhale. Exhale. Inhale, push up. Let's just switch sides, just like seesaw to the other side. Bring your left hand down. Take your right arm and make those air guitar circles. gluing that right sit bone down as you do, feeling that lower back open up. Good, and then cascade that right arm overhead, keeping the chest open. It's gonna wanna collapse down, right? Because the ego wants it to travel further. Mine too, you know? It's constant. Listen, we're human, it's all good. Stretch, open. One more inhale. Exhale. Inhale, come back up to center. And let's do Urdhva Upavishta Konasana. Bring your feet in, take your peace fingers, wrap them around your big toes. It's a big day for the peace fingers. Come to sit up on your sit bones and then open up your straddle. Yes, bringing your gaze to the sky, lifting the chest. See if you can bring your chest through your arms almost. Breathe, balance. One more inhale. Exhale, we'll meet in Baddha Konasana. Bring the soles of the feet together. Reestablish your asana. You can take the little fleshy bits out from beneath. Take your peace fingers, keep them wrapped. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, come down, heart first, right? That would be my bumper sticker if I had one, heart first. And it's so radical. It's so counterintuitive, especially as women, you know? When you live from that place, it can intimidate people, you know? But it's such a beautiful reorientation. One more inhale, exhale. Inhale, rise up. Extend your left leg long. Bring your right foot into your pubic bone, setting up for Janu Shirsasana. Inhale. Danielle's laughing. This word was on her final. Exhale, come forward. It's like Shirsasana is one of the hardest words to say in Sanskrit. Inhale, exhale. Feel how open that lower right back is now. I mean, it might not feel super open, but we just did so much to help that area of the body, that area that gets stiff, just from sitting and driving and being, you know, a Westerner. Inhale, rise up. Let's just switch sides. Carefully bring that right knee up. Send the right leg long. Bring the left foot into the pubic bone. Inhale, rise it up. Exhale, fold forward. Janu Shirsasana on the left, on the right. Again, practice leading with your heart coming down. Get back to the breath. Keep it with you, you know, like an old friend. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, come back up to center. Send the left leg out to meet the right. Let's go for Purvottanasana. What's this upward reverse table? I'm not sure. Bring your hands so that your fingers are facing your feet. And then lift your hips up. You can bring your head back or keep your neck in line with your cervical spine, whatever feels good for you. Lift the hips a little bit more. Good yogis. One more inhale. Exhale. Come to sit. Take your fleshy bits out from beneath. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, come forward. Paschimottanasana. We've done so many forward folds. It's like we've been in this act of surrendering, of honoring ourselves, our practice, whatever brings happiness, joy, contentment into our lives. Let that fuel us. Let that motivate us in the year ahead. Inhale, rise all the way up. And let's just take a few Navasanas. I feel like, you know, those are our vitamins, keeping the core strong. Okay, good. I just wanted to check the time. So come to sit back on your sit bones. You can bend your knees or extend them, however you're feeling today. 2, 3, 4, 5. Lower down, Ardha Navasana. 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, lift up. 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale down. 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, lift it up. 2, 3, 4, 5. Cross the ankles. Hug it in. You did great. Take one last slow vinyasa. Yeah, just like slow, sweet vinyasa, or come right to downward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, lift the right leg up. Exhale, bring it through for pigeon. Kapotasana. Bring that left leg straight back behind you. Play with your right shin, make it as parallel to the front of the mat as it'll go today. Inhale, with love, right? With love and knowing that exhale, come forward. How far you travel in each asana is not indicative of the depth of your yoga practice. It doesn't always look so pretty on Instagram, is what I'm saying. Roll the shoulders back and down. Surrender deep. And walk the hands back toward the body if they're out. Tuck the back toes under. Lift that right leg up to the sky. Exhale, bring it through between your hands. Lower your back knee down. We're going to revisit Ardha Hanumanasana, just like we did at the beginning of class. Send your sit bones back in space. Straighten that front knee. Stay here if this feels good for you today, or if you're working on your full split, your full Hanumanasana, yeah, go for it. You can use your blocks. You can use your tops of your fingers and breathe. Breathe here deeply. The hips are called the closets of the body. I love that so much. They hold on to everything from preconceived notions of how we should be to our daily responsibilities. Breathe and let it go. One more inhale. Exhale, press the palms into the ground. We're going to meet back in downward facing dog, wherever you get there. Right. Pedal it out. Inhale, lift the left leg up. Exhale, bring it through for pigeon, Kapotasana. Right leg is straight behind you. Left shin is parallel-ish with the top of the mat. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, walk it forward. Coming down. Using your breath as a guide, your heart. Softening into the asana by softening into your body. Softening the mind. And walk your hands back toward your leg. Tuck your back toes under. Lift that left leg high in the sky. Inhale. Exhale. Bring your left foot between your hands. Drop your back knee down. Push back to Ardha Hanumanasana. And if that feels good, and if you want to go forward, come into your Hanumanasana, your full split. Unpacking the hips, those poor hips, letting go of whatever doesn't serve their growth, their expansion. And just know that this opening that we do, this healing, it's like 1 centimeter at a time. It's one droplet of light at a time. But steadily the practice gets us there. Whatever invites peace, joy, harmony into our body gets us there. Tuck the back toes under. Lift the left leg up and down, coming into downward facing dog. Inhale here. Exhale, bend knees, look forward. Inhale, we're gonna jump through to sit. And then we're just gonna roll down. So bring your feet to the ground, bring your knees up, bring your arms out so that they're parallel like an equation, like an equal sign. And then slowly roll all the way down. Pressing your feet into the ground as you roll down, just for like a little extra challenge, a little subtle core work. And then from here, find one inversion. Maybe waterfall if you're on your moon cycle, or maybe shoulder stand, maybe headstand if that's in your practice. I don't teach that over Zoom because it can be a little precarious. Or maybe your legs are up the wall. Wherever you are, engage your core. Let me see if I can see you. Good, beautiful, Rachel, you're doing your thing. Lovely, Nat. Good, Danielle. Danielle, walk your elbows a little bit closer to each other. Yeah, there you go. A little bit in more. I know it's like a little tough. Good, 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 good. Great, engage the core. Hold it for a few more breaths. Good, Alex. And then allow your feet to fall over your head, coming into Halasana, plow pose. If your feet touch the ground, bring your toenails so that they make contact with the ground, and then interlace your hands behind your back. Breathe. And find space even here. And bend your knees by the sides of your ears, coming to Karnapidasana, deaf man's pose. If your knees are close to your ears, press them against your ears a little bit to withdraw the senses, to go inside. When we go inside, we come closer to our truth, right? Straighten the knees. Bring your hands down to the mat, using your hands as brakes. Slowly roll down one vertebra at a time, just like we rolled up one vertebra at a time at the beginning of class. And then once your hips are down, use your core to bring your legs down slowly. Pretend like someone's pulling your legs forward as you come down. So you feel that sense of elongation, of growth. Good. Now let's set up for your Matsyasana fish pose. You can walk your hands underneath your bum, or just press your forearms into the ground, lifting your chest, bringing the crown of your head back to the mat. Inhale deeply here. And then we're gonna exhale with the lion's breath, clearing the throat chakra. Go. Inhale. Exhale. On the next inhale, acknowledge your suffering. And on the exhale, acknowledge what brings you joy and happiness and peace. One more inhale. Exhale. Inhale, tuck the chin into the chest. And then slowly come all the way down to rest. But before we rest, bring your right knee into your chest. Do a little bit more stretching. Extend your right leg toward the sky. You can interlace your hands behind your right thigh for a bit. And if you want, you can walk your hands up your leg, maybe to your shins, to your calves, or maybe you take your peace fingers one last time, employing those peace fingers, and hold on to your big toe. Left arm comes out to the left. Inhale here. Exhale, drop the leg over to the right while you bring your gaze over to the left. This is such a delicious stretch. If that left sit bone comes too far off the ground, you can bring your left hand to your left hip as like a soft reminder, right? Or anchor to stay down, which only helps you widen the stretch. Inhale the leg back to center. Exhale, cross it over the body to the left. Bringing your right arm out to the right, gaze is over your right shoulder. Inhale the leg up to center. Exhale, bring the knee into your chest, hug it in, and then send the right leg long, bring the left knee into your chest, hug it in. Extend that left leg toward the ceiling. You can interlace your hands behind your left thigh and pull your leg closer to your torso and walk your hands up if that feels good for you. Maybe take your left peace fingers, wrap them around your left big toe. Bring your right arm out to the right. Inhale. Exhale that leg over to the left. Your gaze comes over to the right. If that right hip comes up, you can send your right hand to it to bring it down. Inhale the leg up to center. Exhale it over to the right. Gaze comes over to the left. Inhale, leg to center. Exhale, hug it in. And then send both legs long, preparing for your Shavasana. Allow your breath to grow light. Allow your body to drop into this peace, to this deep rest. To this joy, this bliss. And if you have the kind of day that will allow you to stay in Shavasana, I invite you to stay in Shavasana for as long as you like. Otherwise, we'll begin to reawaken by wiggling our fingers and our toes, stretching the legs long, stretching the arms long overhead. And then roll over into one side, bringing the knees in, resting in the fetal position for just a moment before making your way up to a comfortable seat, to the asana where we began class today. We'll close singing the mantra, Loka Samasta Sukhinu Bhavantu. May all beings everywhere be happy and free from suffering, and may our thoughts, words, and actions in some way contribute to the happiness and the freedom from suffering for all beings everywhere. Please sing with me. Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Bring your hands to prayer at heart center, gently bowing your head to your hands. Know that the true teacher lives inside of you. Om Bolo Sadguru Bhagavan Ki Jai. Namaste, yoginis. So good to see you. Thank you for practicing with me.